G'day guys, welcome back with Arthur's videos. Woo-hoo. There it is there, the viewer discrepancy acca's gone, you know. The Japanese see-through panties, the bedsheet with the skid marks and all those other stains we're not going to mention on YouTube because people might get offended, you know what I mean? But you know what it is? It's Yumcha time. There it is there. There's my sponsored cup. The actual tripod's a bit lower because this machine's on the ground. There's my bottle. The old JMO. Yep, it's going down. And by the way, yep, it is another pokey. All right. Because you know why? The description's up the top there. All right, pouring the Yumcha in, guys. Pouring it in. Okay, there it is there. There it is there. Don't worry, my missus is going to come pick me up. And, there it is there. You know, guys, I've been working on this for a while. The guy's been ringing me up and asking me stupid questions. There it is there, guys. There's the Yumcha. There it is in camera. Because it's a bit, the tripod's low. Guys, cheers. Everyone goes, yeah, man, why do you show the cup when it's empty? So to make sure that I'm not full of shit, that I'm fucking pouring it back in the bottle or anything, you know? So yeah, I've been meaning to do this video for a while for these machines. I've actually got 4 of them. And this one was not bad because, remember the last one with the carousel? Yeah, that guy's been, I'm still trying to get the bloody, those plastic bloody hoppers for the carousel going. Well, we're coming up with, I'll be working with another guy with an idea to fuck that carousel off, just to have it just playing by itself, bypass all the security and all that stuff, just to go back to that. And some guy goes, yeah, but it's not original because the hopper's not working. I said, mate, the thing's fucked, you know what I mean? So I'm going to do the best what I can do with this stupid carousel. But this one here is not bad, okay? There's a few versions of this, and I'll talk about it in smaller issues, like basically, so I'm going to reveal it now. All right, there it is there, okay? There it is there. This is not a bad game. It's a fucking tight ass. It's fucking tight. It doesn't pay out. You know what I mean? It's got an arm. Everyone's got an arm, man. But this one's got an arm, okay? So around some of these, had come up with, what's the word? You know, the arm here. You can sort of see the arm. All right, there's the arm, you know. And some of them have come with buttons. Okay, so I've got 2 with arms and 2 with buttons. The buttons are in here to do the bedding, you know what I mean? But this is an arm one. Okay, this one's called the Aristocrat Esprit. Okay, there's another one called a Land. But I was talking to the old bastard, and I've been noticing a lot of weird Aristocrat had different names and all this shit. You know what they were doing? It was like cars, you know? They just put the name, oh, hang on, we've got a new model, we're going to call it this. And everyone goes, oh, yeah, I'll buy that new model. And it's the same shit, basically. It's the same bloody machine, you know what I mean? Change the name, do just something different. And it's the same bloody box because I've got 4 of them here, 2, they're all the same, you know? One's got timber size, one doesn't. So, yeah, this one here, it's called Inca King. Okay, there it is, it's on the ground. Mate, these are fucking heavy, mate. These fucking pricks. They're heavy. I'm going to take the camera off the tripod so I can do a sort of drive-by shooting, basically. So while I could talk. So, yeah, there it is there. That's the Headbox. Okay? How cool. Have you noticed how they started doing these globes to attract you to come to and spend your money, basically, you know what I mean? So, yeah, have a look at this, okay? Now, what's inside is... I'm trying to get my thoughts together. There's the cage, okay? See, most of the other videos I showed you, all the other ones are 2.5, the microstar, it's in the belly. These guys had it in the stupid head here. This is in the head they are, the cage. I will talk about that with another video in more detail, but I'm not going to pull these out to show you what they look like. And there's the linear power supply. It's not a switch mode power supply, it's a crappy linear power supply. Okay, that plugs in there. I will do a dedication video about this another video time. So there's the coin counters. They're always 6. I can't count. 5. Okay, I've seen some with 6, some are 5. This one's got 5. correct me, I do count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even the baby next door can count up to 5. Now, the head box here, I'm going to flick around, have a look. It's got a big PCB. See that? I've put the old fucking, I will show you the Festones back in there. They're not LEDs. These are Festones. I bought them from a wholesaler and I cleaned him out, you know. I've been cleaning all of them out because I can't buy them. So, because with the Festones, they light better than an LED. That's for those guys who want to say, yeah, man, buy an LED. I've done another one with an LED. It looks like shit, basically. Because a normal globe reflects the light at 360. An LED goes directional. Okay, so check that out. That's what's in the head box on this guy. All right, let's get back down, further down. All right, so there you go. All right, here's the one for here. I've just pulled that out because this one here runs a 12-volt Festone. I'll show you what a Festone looks like. It's got a reserve button on here. And I spoke to the old bastard. I said, mate, what's with this aftermarket thought? Well, they're having pub fights in the pub on who's going to work on it or who's going to play it or whatever. If you go for a piss, you know, for a slash. You know, so they put this button there so it would flash and say, hey, go on the machine's reserved for somebody who's going to come back from these piss, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so this is what this is. I'm going to move the tripod while I'm talking, you know. I'm going to hold the camera. Oh, get on my knees again, you know. So this is what it basically looks like, you know. So, yeah, this is a 20-cent one. I'm going to open it up. It's a 20-cent one. Okay, there it is there. That's what it is. I will pull out the hopper and explain it to it with you another video. This is another unique hopper, basically, the way it works, you know what I mean? Basically, you know, so yeah, so this is what's inside the head box, you know, that's their coin mech. So that's their coin mech design on this particular style. There's nothing in this one. You got to sort of see it. The display on this one is different. The meter is different on this. I've got another one that looks different. So there's two types I've got of this type. Basically, they are, you know what I mean? So yeah, so check that out. When I got this guy, it's missing a spring. For those guys, there's another spring that goes here. I've got to go and see the spring guy and get him to make me some other spring. So it's not only one spring, there's two springs. I've got another one of these machines. How many machines have you got, man? You've got problems. No, that's my personal one. What happens with my one? See how the arm is over here. See the arm? Okay, I'll hold it here. The arm here, you know. See how the arm is freeloading. My one has got a locking system inside with a solenoid, and it locks, so you can't pull it. I reckon they must have got rid of it because it might have had problems back in the day. This is all original. I've done certain jobs on it to replace it back to replacement. Like this one's missing the spring. That's going back to what I've noticed. What else was it? Oh, I'll get off that after a while. I'll show you what happened. But this guy here, what happened with him was this mechanism. Hold it there. This mechanism is exactly the same as the MicroStar. So don't forget, guys. This here is before the MicroStar. So the MicroStar, okay, is this mechanism is in the same as the MicroStar. What happened with this guy here? When I got it in, the gear, see that? There's a gear. I'm not going to show you. I've showed the mechanism to other videos on MicroStars on mechanism. Go back and have a look. I'm not repeating it again. You know, guys are learning on this. What happened was, this gear was stuffed. Okay, see the plastic here was worn out. Not worn out. It was seized and it was going, and that. For those guys again, you know. So I sent it out to my 3D printing guy. Mate, he's loving it. He's learning a lot. He loves playing around with this because it's opening his mind. So guys, you too can do the same. Learn. You know, you practice, you learn, you make mistakes and that. But he's made these ones. See how he sort of counted them? I'm held there. He counted them, how many teeth they are, and all this stuff here. Basically, that's what the original one looks like. So what he's done, he's made one here. Here's a nylon one. See there? He made it out of nylon. He's copied it. Okay? I can't hold two hands. I'm holding the camera while I'm talking. See, that's his game. So he's done that. Okay? So he made this, and I've put one of those into this to get this going again. There you go. From a dud unit to... I've lost it. Oh, back here. Yeah, back to here. There you go. To a good working one. And he got the actual pitch off the gear nicely too. So there was a few failures, but he's learning something, because now he's learned something, how this thing works. Basically, you know, that's it, you know. So, yeah, here's the coin. I'm going to put it into the hole. I can't put it in the hole because the door's open, you know. Okay, so there you go. There you go. Okay, yeah, so have a look at this, you know. Hang on, I'll put the press on. This is in service mode, you know. Service mode is the door open. You won't pay out the coins, okay? Okay. How good is that? Check that out. When this guy gets you, he's going to go, Uncle Dougie's. Okay, check that out. It's fucking tight. Sorry for moving around, man. I'm holding in the camera. Oh, have a look at the sound when you pays out, because there's no audio chip. You know what I mean? There's no audio chip. This is, don't forget, this is before Micro started with the audios. Don't get it wrong. The other one had a sound processor chip, which is an 8910 to make the, you know? Have a look at that. Yeah, check that out. Okay? So I was playing it the other day, and I noticed the arm was coming down, and it would sort of slowly go back up again. And I go, oh, for fuck's sake, what's wrong with it again, you know what I mean? And it was sort of lagging, you know? You know? You know? And I said to myself, oh, it's just played up at the moment. But what happened was, the bearings in this unit, okay? The bearings in the unit were sort of dried up, the two bearings in the arm, because it's on the side there. And the arms were, you know, the arms were, the thing just started spat its guts, you know. The two bearings were sort of so tight that the arm would not go back up again, you know what I mean? So, as I said, I'll be playing it, finding out all the bugs and that. So now the bloody hopper's just shooting at the coins. I'll find out why that's done that while I'm shooting these videos. See what happens? This is what happens with this. Oh, this is the early 80s, this stuff again, you know what I mean? These are early 80 games. Basically what it is. So why is it shot the coins out? Yeah, shooting at coins. Yeah, have a look at that. Yeah, got no idea. But yeah, I'll figure that out. But I wanted to show you guys a machine that, you know, I've been working on trying to keep it going. But you always find a bug, whatever happens, you know what I mean? So yeah, so that's what this brand of machine is. Oh, let me get up again. Yeah, this is what this one is, you know what I mean? As I said to you, you can sort of see it working and that, but I've moved it from where it was to another position, so I'll check out what it is before, because when I give it back to the guy, I'll make sure I've run it for a while and that. And as I said, mate, trying to keep this old stuff alive, you know, but it's not easy, you know, to keep this stuff alive. But it's early 80s, like I keep saying to you, you know what I mean? Trying to keep this stuff alive, you know what I mean? So guys, you know, hey, at least I didn't edit the video showing you that it's still working, you know what I mean? But yeah, as I said, this is what happens now. So I'll work out what happened with this problem, and I'll try to figure it out now, you know what I mean? But hey, trying to keep this stuff alive. But how good is this era of the games, you know what I mean? You know, as I said, they didn't change it. Mechanism's still the same as the Micro Stars, you know? But, you know, as I said, you know, I do it because I love what I do. Even my 3D printing guy, got one over here. He's also, you know, he loves doing it. But the one I got with this machine, but the problem with this guy's machine was, he's lucky I got the old bastard sent me some new boards, some other boards. The board had packed up, you know what I mean? This is what the board looks like. What happened was acids got to it, you know. Battery acid has killed the board in this guy's machine, you know. So what I did is I pulled out one of the RAM chips, but I couldn't service it because the acid had got. So I gave him another board. I just done a changeover. So I did that with this guy's board, but I'll talk about this in better details for you guys. Oh, and the Festones, okay? These are Festones. They're not fuses, okay? They're called a Festone. They look like a fuse, but they're actually a globe. They're called Festone, okay? That's what they are. That's it. That's what runs into these, not fuses. Because everybody in this era, what they've done is they actually put fuses in there, and there's the whole bag of them. What they've done is they put fuses in there, but they're not fuses. They're the old style of a globe. There it is. There, it's an old style globe. You know, it's got little pointy nipples on the end of it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's a globe. You know, that's what they used to use in the 70s. The 70s cars, basically. You know what I mean? Before they changed it to a wedgie and a bayonet, basically. But this is what the globes were back in those days of those old cars, basically in the 60s too, you know what I mean? So yeah, so they're not fuses in there, you know, but I'll talk that with a better quality video, you know, a better video about it, you know what I mean? So guys, you know, like the old saying of mine, you know, pinball machines, I didn't sign off on the last one of that, pinball machines, video games, poker machines, crane machines, and Dr. Love, you know what I mean? So yeah, so it's just a passion, guys. I'm trying to keep this stuff now when I work out what the fuck's wrong with this. Alright guys, thanks for watching in this video. Cheers guys.